Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sunrise with Mike. I'm just laughing because usually it's a little quiet and I can come down, get focused. This morning was just fantastic. Started off, Gabby, I'm assuming you're going to pop on here any second, but I normally don't check Instagram or anything in the morning. I like to keep fresh, keep my mind kind of focused on what the message is going to be. And this morning I did see something that was awesome from Gabby, and I'm going to actually use that quote that she had on her Instagram account in a little bit. Hey, Whitey, Bev, I may see you later today. It's my mom's birthday, and she's been gone now 15 years, and has a lovely spot up by you at Eternal Light. So I may pop up there and say hello. Anyway, I was looking at a couple of things. Then I came down this morning. I met somebody named Alyssa who was just marveling at how beautiful the morning was, and saw Rob and Travis and some of the morning skaters, Angie, and got kind of caught up a little bit. Hey, Roseanne, let me turn this around though, because I know I'll talk right through the sunrise. Chris Cusimano, what's happening, buddy? Mr. Bandera, Michael Bander in the house. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Larry, it's been a while, but it has just been so gorgeous. We've been really just blessed with so many beautiful mornings in a row. And there we go. See, I turned it around in time. So a lot's been going on, a lot has been happening with everybody. And you know, I talk about how you can't change anybody's mind. We make new decisions based on new information. But I am going to use the word change today because I saw something that I liked that was very interesting. Said, change starts in your thoughts. And many of you know, and I'm going to just make an analogy that many of you do know that my first son, Matt, my oldest, was adopted, and we weren't supposed to be able to have kids. And when we talked about it way back when, he's 28 now, we talked. Some people, oh, why would you do that? And all the negative things. And I said, you know something? First children are born in your heart. I'm not talking about the exceptions to every rule, but children are conceived in the heart. Listen, I have a stepmom who certainly did not raise me, but we have been together for 40 plus years in each other's lives, and she says I was conceived in her heart. So I think, and my analogy was that change starts in your thoughts. And we've talked about that so many times, about thoughts being things and the positivity, and it isn't I'll believe it when I see it. It's I'll see it when I believe it, right? When you truly believe in something, you will see it. You'll find a way. And, you know, a lot of times, and a lot of us are going through hard times. A lot of us feel like we're failing, right? Some things are out of our control, and we're allowing it to creep into our thoughts, and those thoughts are becoming things, and those things aren't as positive as we necessarily like them to be. So I saw something very interesting this morning, and you know me with my acronyms. We say that everything you want is on the other side of fear, and fear, my favorite acronyms for fear are face everything and rise, or false evidence appearing real. So, but I saw something about failing, and I wanted to share that with you all today. And it says if you fail, never give up, because fail means first attempt in learning. And the end is not the end. In fact, E.N.D means effort never dies. And if you get no as an answer, remember N-O means next opportunity. So let's be positive. I got everything to gain. So getting back to Gabby, you knew I'd get back to that. I just saw in one of my little messages at the top of my feed, Instagram, and I saw Gabby's picture. So I checked it out. And she had, besides having a delicious meal posted and a great picture of Rodney, she had a quote that in this case was attributed to Sandy Krakowski. And I had no idea who this person was. And shame on me for not knowing, because she's a thing. She's an author, a speaker. She's known in the business world for her teachings on faith at work, empowering women, and is famous for talking about what everyone sweeps under the rug. Right? She's a top online marketing, one of the top online marketing influencers and social media power influencers in the world. And this quote that Gabby decided to share was so on point. I absolutely loved it. So thank you, Gabby, in advance for this. He said, every next level of your life will demand a different version of you. I mean, really, just listen to that. Think about that for a minute. Right? Every next level of your life will demand a different version of you. That just made me sit and think. And, you know, it's interesting. And then it goes on, it says this next version demands new friends, strength, and focus. And I don't think that people understand or appreciate the thought that new friends in your life does not necessarily mean that you lose your old friends. You know, we all know that as we succeed, or as other people perceive our success, if they're not on the same path, they tend to distance themselves from us, not necessarily us distancing ourselves from them. I'm sure that happens as well. But I just heard the clearing of a throat that sounds just like my dear friend Gaetan. And a little laughter. I must be right. Happy Cinco de Mayo. But it's really, it's true. You know, I guess our true friends, the true people that are going to be there through thick and thin, the people who have known us, they're truly happy for our successes, right? They're truly happy to see us raise our, the level of our life, the level of our living. But there are some people that think having new friends means that you have to lose your old friends. Oh, I have to move on. I don't have time. You know, it's like love in your heart. Do you have room for a little more? You know, I have enough of this. I have enough of that. I can't take any more. You know, if you think you have enough love in your heart, the next time you're out, take a look at a puppy and see if you've got room for love in that puppy when it comes bouncing up to you with nothing but love in its heart and makes you smile and feel great and forget about every worry you've ever had. Right? There's always a little bit more in there. So, create the new you, see what you have. And I think that whole thing with new friends, that the new version demands new friends, strength, and focus. It does require strength. It does require focus. The new friends are the people that are like-minded, that you're going to realize how much you have in common with while you're both trying to reach a similar goal, a similar level. Again, it doesn't mean that we pass on the people that have been there with us all along through thick and thin. So I want to share that. Gabby, thank you so much for posting your quote. I'm so glad I saw it. I normally don't look in the morning, so obviously there was a reason that I was supposed to see that today. And with that in mind, happy Cinco de Mayo. It was funny, I saw something. I'm so glad that there's takeout. They were talking about that finally Cinco de Mayo is on Taco Tuesday, and the Mexican beer is Corona. And restaurants are closed, etc., etc. But you know what? If you've got your favorite place, I'll bet they're doing a takeout for Taco Tuesday. Enjoy the day. I wish everybody what you wish for yourselves and those around you. And I'm truly grateful for and appreciate everyone that chooses to start their day with Sunrise with Mike and our ever-growing family. Glad met someone this morning on the beach just admiring the sunrise. So Alyssa, if you're checking in on this later, very nice meeting you this morning. And I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Bye.